Hi kids, how are you? So let's continue with geography chapter 3, our changing earth. Correct? So now you all know the two types of forces, endogenic force and exogenic force. Correct? Endogenic is what? Inside. Endo means in, at the center of the earth. The force which is applied by the liquid material or by the molten magma at the center of the earth, that is endogenic force. And exogenic force means the force which is applied just below the surface of the earth because of the molten magma or because of the molten material, that is called exogenic force. Correct? Now, as I said, because of these forces, what happens? The lithospheric plates, there are little movements in there. Now, because of these movements, what things can be experienced? Yeah, what things? Because of, look, for example, because of endogenic forces, what happens? Earthquakes can happen, volcanoes can happen, landslides can happen. Correct? Sudden forces, suddenly something can happen. And because of exogenic forces, means on the surface, because of the force on the surface of the earth, what all things happen? Erosions happen, depositions happen. Erosions means, kids, look, for example, if soil is there at one place and suddenly there is heavy rainfall over there, what will happen to that soil? It will be pushed away by the rainwater. Correct? So that we say the soil is eroded by the water, pushed away by the water. Same way, look, if there is a, you have made a mountain of sand and suddenly a heavy wind storm comes, what will happen? That mountain will break because all the mud will flow away, like you can say will blow away. You have seen when storm is there, you in your eyes you feel some dust material going. What is that? It is all soil is pushed away by the winds. So you can say erosions will take place in rivers, in on land also. Then even glaciers, big what are glaciers, kids? Glaciers are. You have seen Himalayas, you all know Himalaya mountains. They are made up of ice, correct? So, glaciers means, now look, when the big icebergs, they suddenly fall, they melt and they fall, they flow away. Okay? Glaciers are nothing but the big pieces of ices which melts. So, these all things happen because of the forces that takes place inside the earth, the motion of the movement of the molten liquid called magma. Now in the second chapter, kids, I have already explained you. See the screen over here. Look, that orange color you can see, that is the liquid, the poisonous molten liquid, the magma. From down, that is the interior. Can you see at the last ending? Yes, that is mental. Mental means what? Below the earth. It is inside the crust. First is the, you remember, at the center it is called inner core, little above the center outer core, and above the outer core it is called the mantle, correct? So from the inner core, the magma comes to outer core, from outer core to mantle, and from mantle it makes a place or more above, it pushes the land, come about, and it comes out on the surface of the earth from a small opening, and that opening we say as vent, vent. You can see it over here very well, correct? Yeah, and when it comes out from the vent, you will find many gases and smoke, ashes also coming out. Okay, so how you can say, what can you define volcano, or what is a volcano? A volcano is a vent, or vent means a opening. A volcano is a vent in the earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. Means suddenly that molten material from inside the earth comes out. Erupts out means suddenly it comes out. Okay, by forcing and making a small opening, that is called a vent. So all of you kids understood what is a volcano, correct? Now I teach you something else. Now kid, wherever, now some you all, many of the kids might have experienced or might have heard the word earthquake, correct? Now what is an earthquake, kids? Suddenly you will feel the land is shaking. Wherever the place where you are standing now, you will feel as if that land is shaking. There's some movement over there. Or if you just see the fan, you will find without any wind, nothing, the fan is suddenly shaking. Fine. So earthquakes are what, kids? Earthquakes are like vibrations. Now what do you mean by vibrations? Look, when the lithospheric plates when they move because of the beneath force, correct? When they move, the surface of the earth vibrates. Even a little force, a little your lithospheric plate moves the earth will experience vibration. Vibration means a movement, and this vibration, from where it starts that play and this vibration is nothing but we call it as earthquakes. Okay, so if I say what is an earthquake, so when the lithospheric plates move, the surface of the earth experiences vibration, and vibration means movements. This movements or this vibrations are called earthquakes. Now kids, the place inside the crust from where the vibration takes place, you see in this picture, this is the interior of the earth. Can you see that black color down? Yeah, that is called focus. Focus point means the place from where the vibration started, means the earthquake took place. Okay, what is focus? The place in the crust, inside the crust, where the movement or the vibration started, that is called focus. Okay, now then what do you mean by epicenter? Now look kids, focus is always inside the earth, in the inner part of the earth. Now the exactly above the focus, the place which is there, that is called the epicenter of earthquake. Means from that place the earthquake started. And kids, when there is a earthquake, the vibration spreads to many places together. Why? Because the earth, the lithospheric plates are connected to each other. So if there is a movement in one plate, the vibration will spread everywhere, correct? So you will find the symptoms of earthquake or the vibrations of earthquake in many places together. But as it is away from the epicenter, the vibration rate will be less. Okay, the vibration will be less. But the places which are very near to the epicenter, there the vibration or the earthquake, you can say the rate of earthquake will be very high. Got it this much, kids? Okay kids, then we continue the next time. Till then, see you. Bye bye.